And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
Hey there, good morning, Rio Grande Valley. Your time is 6:43. We finally made it to Friday, the last Friday of 2016. Getting ready to ring in the new year. And we've got some changes on the way. It starts this morning. I mean, that cold front came through yesterday, cooled us down. Look at this. We're at 54 degrees this morning in Escobares, 59 when you get into Granjeno, and good morning to Enlazada and Rio Hondo. We're waking up at 56 degrees. Humidity is low. The winds are out of the north this morning, shifting a little bit over there out of the northwest over along the coast, but you'll notice they range from 3 miles per hour up to 15 miles per hour there along the coast from Port Isabel, and we're still seeing gusts in the 25-mile-per-hour range. So at the coast, we do have a small craft advisory for the Gulf waters because of those elevated winds. We are seeing elevated seas right now anywhere between 10 to 12 feet, but they will subside later on today. 5 to 7 feet is what you can expect with a moderate chop on the bay. Again, that small craft advisory is for the Gulf waters through 6 o'clock this evening. Looking at the Doppler network, there are a few rain showers moving through portions of northern Hidalgo County, but let's get a live look outside courtesy of Sky 5, and you can see it's not everywhere where there's rain. They're actually starting to fizzle out a little bit. We're seeing some breaks in the clouds this morning. Beautiful sunrise here looking at Jackson and Nolana. Sunrise officially at 7:18. Traffic is very smooth. A lot of you guys have the day off. But let's go back to the map. Let me show you what's going to happen over the next couple of days. We'll be at 65 degrees today. That's below average by about 5 degrees. We've been above average, and you can see that this cool down is very brief. By the time we head into tomorrow and Sunday, it looks like 80 and then 84 gets pretty close to our record of 86 here in Weslaco for this time of year. So back above average is where we're going. Here is why. Look at the setup across Texas. We have high pressure right now just situated south of Dallas. So around that area, high pressure, we have this clockwise rotation, so we're going to keep our winds out of the north, eventually shifting to the east-northeast. Now, what's going to happen? We're going to have this cold front that is to our south. It'll move back to the north as a warm front. As it does, and that's going to bring some changes. So that cold front is expected, or that warm front rather, will retreat back to the north, pushing our temperatures back above average. It could spark a few showers later on tonight going into tomorrow morning, but for the most part, I think what you're really going to notice are the shift in winds out of the southeast, and that'll draw in that lower level moisture. We'll have some fog development tomorrow morning and then as well as Sunday morning. But by the middle of next week, we do have a stronger cold front headed our way. So after the warm up, we have another cool down, and it looks like this cool down could last a few days longer than this particular front did. But let's take a look city by city here in the valley today. 67 in Roma, 68 in Rio Grande City, and it'll be 67 today in San Ysidro. Moving into Hidalgo County, we'll be right around 66 in Elsa, 65 in Weslaco, to 68 in La Jolla and Edinburg, 69 degrees today in McAllen. Getting closer to the coast, it'll stay right around 66 on South Padre Island, 67 in Port Mansfield, a little bit farther inland, closer to 68 in Harlingen, as well as Los Fresnos, 69 today in Brownsville to 66 in Raymondville. Winds will be light out of the east-northeast at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. Overnight lows will bottom out right around 58 degrees. That fog will develop overnight into tomorrow morning. Can't rule out a few sprinkles too, but overall we'll give way to partly sunny skies with high temperatures near 80. New Year's Eve looks to be mild near 65 and mainly dry out there for your celebrations. It looks pretty good. And then we head to 84 for the first day of January, 14 degrees above average. As we head into next week, we have a good amount of sunshine. It's going to keep us warm, okay? We'll be at 85 on Monday, 82 and 84 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Notice changes Wednesday night. We have a few showers overnight, and then come Thursday, we'll be turning cooler throughout the day. We'll drop from the low 60s to the low 50s by the second half of the afternoon. It will be damp and a little bit breezy out there, and then overnight lows are expected to hit the mid to lower 40s. So we have a cool down, but we have to get through this brief warm up to start 2017. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Let's go.